Not just in this place, but in this life many of us have experienced moments of déjà vu or inexplicable familiarity with people, places, or skills that we have never encountered in this life. These sensations are not just coincidences or tricks of the mind, they may be signs that you have lived before. The concept of past lives or reincarnation has been around in various cultures and spiritual beliefs for thousands of years. It is the idea that our souls go through many lives, learning and evolving each time. While science cannot yet provide concrete proof of reincarnation, many people around the world have experiences that suggest their souls have actually lived before. Today, we're going to look at signs that may indicate that you have lived before. These are not just random feelings or guesses, but real, tangible experiences reported by many people. Before you continue watching the video, subscribe to our channel and click on the bell to receive notifications of new videos, allowing you to be the first to know about fresh material. We wish you a pleasant viewing experience. Unexplained fears or phobias. You have a fear that doesn't make sense. Perhaps you are afraid of water even though you have never had a bad experience with it, or you get panicky at the thought of heights even though you have never fallen. These unexplained fears or phobias may be echoes from a past life. Past lives theory holds that traumatic experiences from previous lives can carry over into our current life. For example, if you drowned in a past life, you may have an unexplained fear of water in this life. Your conscious mind does not remember the past life experience, but your soul remembers the trauma, and this manifests as fear or anxiety. These fears often defy logical explanation. You may know that flying is safer than driving a car, but this knowledge does not alleviate your fear of airplanes. This is because the fear is not related to your current experience, but to experiences from a past life. Recognizing these fears as possible remnants of past lives can be the first step to overcoming and healing them. Recurring dreams or nightmares. Have you ever had a dream that felt like a memory? Perhaps you dream about a place you've never been or a life very different from yours. These recurring dreams, especially if they are vivid and detailed, may be glimpses of your past lives. Our subconscious stores many memories that are inaccessible to the conscious mind. When we sleep, the boundaries between the conscious and subconscious mind blur, allowing these hidden memories to surface. If you are constantly dreaming about a certain time, place or situation that you have never experienced in this life, it may be your subconscious mind replaying scenes from a past life. Pay attention to how you feel in these dreams. Do you feel familiarity or belonging even in unfamiliar surroundings? Do you have knowledge or skills in the dream that you don't have in real life? All of these could be signs that you are accessing memories from a past life. Keeping a dream diary can help you notice patterns and recurring themes that may indicate past life experiences. Unexplained skills or knowledge. Have you ever learned a new skill easily or found yourself knowing things you never learned? These unexplained skills or talents may be a sign that you have lived before. The theory of reincarnation holds that we carry skills and knowledge from past lives into our current life. Think of child prodigies who can perform complex pieces of music without formal training, or people who can speak languages they have never learned. These abilities that seem to come out of nowhere may actually be skills honed over many lifetimes. You may find that you have an intuitive understanding of a certain subject or an inexplicable aptitude for some craft or skill. This does not mean that you will be an expert in everything you ever did in a past life. Often these skills or expertise will manifest as a natural inclination or sense of familiarity when you encounter them. You may pick up a paintbrush for the first time and feel that it fits naturally in your hand, or you may start learning a new language and realize that certain words or phrases seem familiar. These experiences may be your skills from past lives manifesting in your current life. Xenoglossia. Xenoglossia is a fascinating and controversial phenomenon where a person can supposedly speak, understand, or write in a language they have never learned in their current life. Some believe it is strong evidence for the existence of past lives, suggesting that the ability to use an unknown language comes from knowledge carried over from a previous incarnation. For example, if someone who has always spoken only English suddenly becomes fluent in Mandarin Chinese without any prior learning or exposure, proponents of xenoglossia might argue that this skill comes from a past life lived in China. However, the concept of xenoglossia is highly controversial and not widely recognized in academic circles. Critics point out that there are very few documented cases, and those that do exist are often questioned about their validity. Skeptics argue that there may be more mundane explanations for apparent xenoglossia, such as unconscious exposure to language or the reproduction of sounds without true comprehension. While xenoglossia remains a fascinating topic for those interested in reincarnation and unexplained phenomena, it lacks the scientific evidence to be considered proof of past lives. A strong attraction to certain cultures or time periods. You feel an inexplicable connection to a particular culture or time period. Maybe you are drawn to ancient Egypt, fascinated by Victorian England, or feel a deep kinship with Native American traditions. This strong attraction may be a sign that you lived in that culture or time period in a past life. Often people describe this attraction as a sense of home. You may find that you easily understand and accept the customs, values, or lifestyles of a culture quite different from your own. You may have dreams or daydreams about living in a certain historical period with vivid details that you can't explain. This is not just a passing interest or curiosity, but a deep emotional connection that feels personal. This attraction often goes beyond mere interest. You may find yourself effortlessly accepting aspects of that culture into your life. Perhaps you are drawn to the food, music, or clothing of a particular culture, or you find comfort in recreating elements of a certain time period in your home. It may be your soul recognizing and longing for familiar elements from a past life. Déjà vu experiences. We've all experienced those strange moments when it feels like we've experienced something before, even though we know it didn't happen. This is called déjà vu, and although it is common, frequent, or intense, déjà vu can be a sign of surfacing memories of past lives. In the context of past lives, déjà vu can be moments when your current life experience closely matches past life experiences. Your soul recognizes this similarity, creating a sense of familiarity. This can happen with places, situations, or even conversations. You may visit a place for the first time and feel like you know it, or meet someone new and feel like you've known them all your life. These déjà vu experiences are often accompanied by a strong emotional component. You may feel a rush of joy, sadness, or even fear that doesn't match the current situation. This emotional reaction may be related to feelings associated with a past life memory. Paying attention to these moments of déjà vu and the emotions they evoke can provide clues about your past lives. Unexplained physical sensations. Our physical bodies can carry imprints from past lives. Birthmarks, recurring physical ailments, or unexplained bodily sensations may be signs of experiences from previous lives. Some believe that the way we died in a past life can leave a mark on our current body. For example, a birthmark on the chest may correspond to a fatal wound in a past life. Chronic pain in a certain area of the body for no apparent physical reason may be related to an injury from a previous life. Some people even report feeling phantom sensations, such as the weight of long hair when they have short hair, or the sensation of wearing clothes from another time. These physical signs are not always negative. You may have a natural ability that seems innate to your body, such as a natural sense of balance or coordination. It may be a skill developed over many lifetimes that has become part of your physical memory. Paying attention to these unexplained physical marks or sensations can provide interesting insights into your possible past lives. Intense connections with certain people. Have you ever met someone and felt an instant deep connection, as if you've known them all your life, even though you've just met them? This intense unexplained connection may be a sign that you knew that person in a past life. The theory of reincarnation holds that souls often travel together through multiple lives, playing different roles in each other's lives. These connections are not always positive. Sometimes you may meet someone and feel a momentary dislike or tension, again for no logical reason. This too can be a sign of a past life connection, perhaps with someone you had conflict with in a previous life. Whether positive or negative, these intense immediate reactions to certain people are often described as soul-level recognition. These soul connections can take many forms. You may meet your soulmate, someone with whom you feel a deep romantic connection, or you may meet a soulful friend, someone who feels like family even though you are not related. Paying attention to these strong connections in your life may be pointers to important relationships from past lives that continue in this life for further growth and learning. Feeling like you don't belong here. You sometimes feel like you don't quite fit in, like you are out of place in this world or that you are meant for something else. This feeling of not belonging can be a sign that your soul remembers other times and places where it felt more at home. It's not just a sense of difference or uniqueness. Many people who recall past lives describe feeling like they are not in their own time or place. You may feel out of step with modern life, longing for a simpler time or a different way of life, or you may feel a constant pull to a particular place or culture even though you were never there in this life. Signs of past lives are often subtle and easily dismissed as fads or coincidences, but when we pay attention, when we allow ourselves to consider the possibility that our souls have lived before, these signs can open up a whole new understanding of ourselves and our place in the universe. Recognizing these signs in your own life doesn't mean you have to fully believe in reincarnation. Instead, think of it as an invitation to explore, to ask questions, to look deeper into your own experiences and feelings. Thank you for knowing yourself and the universe with me. Trust yourself, listen to your heart, and go forward with confidence and peace of mind. Give me a like and share this video with your friends if it was helpful to you. See you again on my channel where we will continue to explore the mysteries of spiritual development and growth. Goodbye, and may light and wisdom always accompany you on your path.